The 28th of Second Seed, 4th Era, 196. The Reach stirred beneath a pale sky, its cliffs whispering of war. The Reach stood silent as more Forsworn arrived each day to rally behind King Madanach. Athuur had held Spellbreaker for a week now, and with each sunrise, the weight of the coming battle grew heavier with each passing day. Outside the temple, the city was waking, but inside, a message waited. For Athuur had sent Inigo, his trusted Khajiit ally, still clad in his Markarth Guard uniform, to deliver a letter and gather supplies for the looming battle ahead.
Athuur, no. What have you done?
Tell us, Sister Senna, what has happened?
It's a letter from Athuur. He's temporarily aligned himself with King Madanach to face off against the Forsworn matriarch Gala. Two Forsworn armies will clash over the title of the true ruler of the Forsworn. And with King Madanach as ruler, all pursuits of the Sibyl of Dibella will end.
He's walking into madness. Madanach is no ally. Gala's spies are already in the city. We can't wait around to see who wins. We need to act now.
I know I am new at this, but I believe in Athuur. He knows what he's doing. Dibella chose him as the agent of Dibella for a reason. We must have faith in him.
You need not worry, Your Highness. My friend is not reckless. Well, actually, he is very reckless, but he's deliberate, and he carries Spellbreaker now. That shield can shield him from anything that Super Hagraven Gala can throw at him. At least, we hope it can.
That's his plan of attack. A Daedric shield.
This is beyond madness.
Then we must prepare accordingly, if Athuur should fall. If Gala's forces eventually breach the city, the Sibyl must be protected.
Mother Hamal is correct. My faith in Athuur is strong, but in the event he cannot defeat Gala, we must be prepared. We should begin moving the Sibyl immediately to Johanna. The temple in High Rock is fortified.
No, I will not run. I know I am young and am certainly no war strategist, but I do believe that Lady Dibella has a plan for us.
My Sibyl, we must be prepared.
We are. We have Athuur Wolfsong and his allies. He is the agent of Dibella, the one who was tasked to deal with this very threat that was foreseen before my arrival. We must have faith in him, my sisters.
Your trust is not misplaced, Your Highness. My friend will not let you down.
Thank you, Inigo. Please tell him Dibella is with him. And when victory is claimed, her agent will be waiting here in this temple.
I'll deliver it word for word, Your Highness. May you lovely ladies be safe and have a wonderful day.
May Dibella protect you all in the battle to come.
With the Sibyl's blessing echoing in his ears, Inigo stepped into the morning light, carrying more than just supplies. He carried their faith and their prayers. But the day was early, and there was still much to do. Inigo stepped into the shop, the weight of a claymore in his hands. He placed it on the counter, its hilt growing faintly.
Tell your ledger this blade once sang in the hands of a madman, for it now funds a hero.
Incredible. Where did you find such a blade?
We defeated a maddening Vomit King. He was sickening, to say the least.
Must have been a grand adventure.
It was disgusting.
The coin clinked into his pouch, But it wasn't just gold he left with. It was quiet satisfaction of preparing for something greater. The forge hissed as Inigo picked out armor pieces for Athuur. Reinforced greaves, a backup axe. Nothing flashy, just reliable steel and metal. And with steel purchased and purpose sharpening in his chest, Inigo left the clang of the forge behind. Ahead waited the Hag's Cure, where secrets brewed stronger than fire, and coin rarely left untouched.
Do you have anything fitting for a master witch? Something a forsworn queen herself might fear?
I just might. But it's not cheap by any means. They say it was worn by the Wolf Queen, Queen Potema herself.
You had me sold at Wolf Queen. I'll take it.
With a sack over his shoulder and the morning sun rising behind him, Inigo left the city. The road ahead was long, but his purpose was clear. For Inigo had done his part. The Sisterhood had spoken, and Dibella's agent was ready. Because the Valley of Broken Crowns waited, and soon it would echo with the clash of steel and the cry of destiny. The sun dipped behind the jagged cliffs of the Reach. Smoke curled from dozens of campfires. The Forsworn had gathered, warriors from every corner of the wild. Madanach's army was growing. The caves beneath the hills pulsed with life and fury. Inigo walked proudly in his Markarth guard armor, a symbol of defiance and loyalty. The Forsworn let him pass without question.
Look who survived the city. Welcome back, Inigo. How did it go?
Smooth as a saber cat's stride, the temple received your letter. The Sibyl sends her faith and her fire, my friend. Also, when victory is claimed, she will be waiting.
I am glad to hear, Inigo. Thanks for informing them. They will be a welcome sight to see once all this is over.
I sold that mysterious claymore, got a decent pile of coin, stocked up on potions and armor, and a few other surprises.
Surprises, you say?
Looks like you've been busy.
I have. For you, Athuur, Dwemer steel, an extra axe, chainmail sleeves for your arms and legs. I figured you want to look intimidating when you break Gala's spine.
This isn't a bad fit. Craftsmanship's solid. The Dwemer knew their metal. Thank you, Inigo.
You need not thank me, my friend. Because there's more. Some robes for Ilia, and yes, it came in black. These belong to a wolf master witch who once ruled all of Tamriel, or maybe just a swamp. I forget. Either way, they're enchanted, and I am sure they will be most useful to you.
These are heavily enchanted. Restoration, frost resistance, even destruction enchanted. You did well, Inigo.
Nice find, but why didn't you upgrade your own armor?
Because my personality is my upgrade. Besides, I spent the last of the coin making sure you two don't die tomorrow. It was the right decision, and I'd do it again, my friend.
You didn't have to, but I respect it.
I know. That's why I did it.
So, what happens now, Ilya? Madanach's forces have been coming in by the hundreds.
Madanach's restless. I think he's ready to move. The final battle is finally upon us, Athuur. There is no turning back from here.
I have a feeling we will come out on top. We always do.
Then it's time to get this battle underway. I'm going to go speak with Madanach.
Hey, I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Thankfully, you're not me, and I'm not here for comfort.
Do you need something, slave? Kinda busy at the moment.
We have a battle to plan, and this is how you spend your time?
This boy here, I swear. How I spend my time is none of your concern, boy. I fight, I lead, and I muck when I want. And I do all three better than you ever will, slave.
You're about to lead hundreds into war. Maybe act like it, king.
You should tell him, my king.
You finally get your wish, slave. We march on Deepwood Redoubt tonight. Hope you're ready.
You don't need to worry about me. I'll deliver my part of the deal. Just get me close enough to strike and I'll do the rest.
I'm throwing a lot of bodies in this plan of yours, boy. So don't die on me. Yet. We move in a few hours. The weapons and armor are being distributed as we speak. We stay off the main roads. You'll get your blood soon enough, slave.
Finish what you were doing. I'll be waiting.
Try not to cry when the Reach wins without you, slave.
He's the key to winning this, isn't he, my lord?
And I mucking hate him for it, too.
Looks like we march tonight. We'll reach the redoubt by morning.
Then the moment is finally here. Gala will answer for everything. Then maybe I can forgive myself.
I already told you, Ilya. What happened between you and the last Sibyl has already been redeemed. Because of you, I am here. We are here. Skyrim and all of Tamriel will be a better place tomorrow, and it's up to us to make sure the Sibyl's final moments weren't done in vain.
Thank you, Athuur. But I know what I am, and what I am not. All I have ever known in the Coven was hatred. I was punished for thinking anything outside of that box. My mother was vicious. Therefore, I thought I had to be vicious. But I was wrong. And I am glad that I was wrong. You've given me hope, Athuur. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, know that I am and will always be thankful for you.
Stop talking like that. You're gonna survive. All of us are.
But how do you know? How can you be sure?
Because Inigo said so. So, let's get ready.
Cute.
The moon rose over the Reach, pale and watchful. Inigo had returned. Athuur was armed, Ilya was ready, and Madanach's army stirred beneath the stone. The Valley of Broken Crowns waited, and by dawn it would remember the names of those who dared to change its fate. The cave was alive with firelight and fury. Hundreds of Forsworn pressed shoulder to shoulder, their chants echoing against stone. Weapons gleamed, drums pounded, and the air itself trembled with anticipation. Tonight, the Reach would march.
Forsworn! My brothers, my sisters, my blood. Look around you. See the strength we have all gathered. From the Druidock Hills to the Cartspire Cliffs, the Reach has answered my call. Tonight, we march. Not for any temple, not for priestesses, and certainly not for some mucking Sibyl of Dibella. I care nothing for their blessings, because power is not given by gods. It is taken by force. I do this for Christos, my son, murdered by his own matriarch. His blood cries out from the stones, and I will answer. And I will avenge him. And in his name, I will unite every tribe, every clan, every warrior of the Reach. No more divisions, no more chains. One law, one people, one king. The Nords think the Reach belongs to them. Tonight, we show them the truth. Tonight, we carve our names into their bones. And when the sun rises, all of Skyrim will know just how feared we can be.
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn!
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn! The Reach belongs to the Forsworn!
Madanach, hear me. Leave the Sisterhood of Dibella untouched. If you turn your war against the Nords again, if you spill innocent blood, know that I will put you down myself, King.
Athuur mucking Wolfsong. I should be thanking you for all this. But you'll get no such thing from me, slave. You think you could take me? You amuse me, boy. But Gala is the enemy tonight. Save your threats for another day.
Midnight fell over the Reach. The Forsworn poured from the caves, torches flickering against the mountainside. Athuur marched among them, Spellbreaker gleaming on his arm. Ilia walked at his side, her new robes whispering with enchantments. Inigo followed, bow ready, eyes sharp. They climbed through pine and frost, past ancient steps carved into stone. The chants faded into silence, replaced by the steady rhythm of boots and the promise of blood. By dawn, the Forsworn stood at the edge of Hafengar. The mountains loomed, and above them, the ruins of Deepwood Redoubt waited like a hungry beast.
Some things never change.
Now's not the time to reflect on former times, King. What's the plan?
No point in sneaking. She knows we're here.
Already? How?
Gala can see you. She knows you carry the shield. There's no hiding now. This was never going to be a subtle mission.
What's wrong, slave? Isn't being loud a specialty of yours anyway? So let her see us come. Forsworn! Charge!
Gala's enemies have arrived! Warn the others!
You'll all feel Gala's wrath.
Weapons clashed as Athuur and a handful of warriors surged forward. Gala's Forsworn were caught off guard at the entrance, their cries drowned by steel and fury. Spellbreaker rang against axe and arrow, scattering sparks into the dawn. Steel against steel, blood on stone. The Forsworn stormed the ruins, their war cries echoing through ancient Nordic walls. And the battle of the Forsworn had begun.
My matron, Madanach's forces have arrived. They're pushing through the entrance as we speak, my queen.
Of course they have. I've felt their clumsy boots since midnight.
Shall I deploy our forces, my queen?
Yes, send them. Let them greet our guests properly. And once his army is in the valley, I will rise and crush them myself.
It will be done at once, my queen.
Oh, how I've waited for this day. My sister's failure will finally be complete. Dibella's chosen? Let's see how well he bleeds.
Gala knew they were coming. She welcomed them. Her forces moved into position, waiting in the valley like wolves in tall grass. Athuur pressed forward, Spellbreaker raised. Ilia followed, her robes glowing faintly. Inigo moved like shadow, bow drawn. Athuur reached the final door, massive, carved with Nordic runes. Beyond it lays the valley. Snow swirled in the corridor as Athuur stepped out, Spellbreaker on his back. The valley opened before him, wide, jagged, and waiting. For Athuur and Madanach knew that death was in this valley.
She'll throw everything she has. Gala won't let us take the redoubt without drowning us in blood.
She's baiting us. She wants us in that valley for easy pickings. We'll be Guar waiting for slaughter.
There's more than warriors waiting. The ruins sit atop ancient tombs. Gala's power has always linked her initial power to this place. She'll be stronger here. But as long as we have that shield, we have a chance.
Then let's finally end this.
The false king is spotted! Kill them all!
The two forces met in the center. Bone against blade, spell against shield. Blood splattered across snow. Screams echoed through the ruins.
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
Someone wanted to tell Rakul that we technically are not in the Reach.
Athuur slammed into a charging warrior, sending him flying. Ilia cast frost spells, freezing limbs mid-swing. Inigo ducked and rolled, loosing arrows with deadly precision. Gala's warriors fought like beasts, painted, masked, relentless. But so did Athuur. The Valley of Broken Crowns became a crucible. Steel flashed, magic flared, the snow turned red. Athuur fought not just for victory, but for restraint, for balance, for purpose, and for the promise he made to the Sibyl of Dibella. And so the snow bled, the Forsworn surged, and the redoubt trembled, because this moment does not end with victory, but with the promise of reckoning.